Hey everyone, hello. Welcome to Facebook Live with Amy at the Magnolias Retail Store. We are in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. If you've never hung out with me for an hour to see what's new in the world of magnolias, we are here in the beautiful Glad Tidings display, and we're going to review the latest highlights and additions to this collection. So stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. There's lots to see. If you are watching from anywhere and you feel like letting me know where you're watching from, jump on and say hello. Sometimes we have people watching all over the world. It's always fun to see. We are having a busy day today. It's the first day of the week that we're open here at Magnolias, so there's always a lot of activity, lots going on, and lots on our list. Just like you, it's a busy fall season. So if you're looking ahead to the holidays and you're wondering what you might be doing for your decorations, this might be a contender in a color palette that could spin it up a little bit at your house. Mix it up a little bit. This is our traditional red, but we've done it with a spin. That's what I meant to say. This color palette incorporates the red that we always show in some way, shape, or form, but this year we're popping a little of this turquoisey, rich blue color in with it, as well as some blue greens. So that is the spin for this collection. Again, it's called Glad Tidings here at Magnolias. I'm pulling this right off the tree, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Christmas tree today, but also about the floral arrangements, the decor, and the new things that have been added since this display has been put up at the store. So I hope you're having an awesome day. Hey Judy, how are you joining us? Joyce, Vicki says hi. Thanks everybody for hanging out. So we've got Pennsylvania, we've got Wisconsin, we've got North Carolina. Hi guys. It is a sunny day here, but it's really windy and the wind is cold, so it definitely feels like fall today. And the leaves are turning, but they're blowing off the trees for sure today. So this is the fun grouping that we call Glad Tidings, and if all of you love red, maybe this is a different way to present red in your home. This particular ribbon color palette, if I show it up close, you can see the blue accents on that ribbon. And that's where the whole thing started. Sometimes a little inspo like this is all you need. Kate's helping drop links today. She's at home decorating for the home tour. Usually Sherry's here, but then we found out last minute, that's right, Sherry's not here today, so Kate will drop some links for you today. This is a fun collection because the red keeps expanding as some late arrival decor pieces came in, and there's been some new ones show up that I know you're gonna love. Let's make sure we show those today. One of my favorite things, I'm gonna grab this and scooch on over here and show you the other one, but wow, this is a neat item, and I know how much you guys like novelty things that move. Let's check this out. So over here on the side, is this one actually moving? It is. I gotta hold it like this. So the whole thing turns. I thought it was moving at this point. I have to hold it from the bottom. So this is a new item that just arrived that I wanted to show you. And while you're jumping on, I'll make sure I spend enough time talking about it. But we love to find unique lit items today. And this is no exception. These are a unique pair of items. We've got a glittered kind of pattern going on this pearlized glass piece. So the base is glass, the top is glass. Oops, the base is plastic, the top is glass. The whole thing is spinning on a rotating disc with batteries on the bottom. This is the rotating lighted luminary. It's $49.50 and it comes in red and in burgundy, well, red and gold, I'd say. What I wanted to do is sit them and let them spin because it's not spinning correctly in my hand. Let's get them over here where you can see them. Something different that we haven't had before. In fact, probably we haven't seen them before, or we would have had them there. Now you can see what we've got going on here. Two rotating things. So $49.50, it's a unique gift idea. Something you might not have seen before. I don't think I'd seen it before this year. And it's the size of a candle. So this is a 3-inch top on them. Yeah, the 3-inch cylinder straight all the way down. So you could set it on a candle tray if you wanted to. We have it over here with our candle rings. They're gonna work just fine with candle rings. Looks like we've got two different sizes. This is the small candle ring. And this is the larger one that you'd want, the matte red berry. Look at this. Hey Carol, joining us from Tennessee. Hi everybody. I probably missed a couple comments. I'm taking your comments here by myself. We've got Kate at her house decorating. Did you guys see the tree that I did in the corner of her kitchen last night? That turned out really cool. The new gold trees, and I'm sure it was posted on Facebook and Instagram, a sped up video of this gold wire champagne color Christmas tree that's indoor outdoor, and then I added garland through it and stuck it on her corner of her kitchen with the ornaments and the flowers. Well, we added the ornaments after the video, so you'll have to see the final result at her house. This is the matte finish red berry. It's a 4-inch candle ring, 1950. I shaped it up a little bit so it stands up. Oh, that's perfect. And it actually has a matching little guy too. So if you have a 2-inch candle or something really small, this is going to go around a 2-inch holder. I bet it goes around these little things. Now I'm curious. The candle, oh, they're already sold out. Size. 2-inch is a little bit of an unusual. So if you have a 2-inch something at your house, we now have a candle ring for it. I don't even know what we're planning to show, but this would work. This collection from Glass House called The Night Before Christmas scent is available in this tiny little jar. So it's a votive, but it comes in a lidded jar that's just super cute. And you can put the lid on it when you're not using it, and when you're done with that candle, you'll have this tiny baby jar for something. You'll have to get creative and think about it, but that's a 2-inch. So there's an idea for you. This is the fragrance scent for Glad Tidings, by the way. Night Before Christmas is amazing. I love it because it has red currant as one of the fragrance notes. I always love everything with a red currant scent. It is also featuring, might be featuring lavender. Let's see what it's featuring. You could set a little birdie in the middle, Terry says. You're right. That would be perfect for a bird, Terry. Plum pudding. Oh yeah. Black currant, plum, lemon, and lavender. It's a plum pudding fragrance, conjuring dreamlike visions and the magic of Christmas. Well, everybody needs one of those candles. And like I said, this is the little size candle. You're right. A bird would be good. You need a sitting bird, Terry. That's a good plan. The other thing that's really small over here, this tiny little sleigh. This sleigh says it's a candle holder. I've never figured out why they think this is a candle holder. Do you guys have an idea? That's the way the company set it up and titled it as a candle holder. So it's appropriate for something really small. I don't think the bird's gonna look good in the sleigh, but we do have something that you can wire into your tree or tie it in around the sleigh parts here, the metal pieces. But this little guy is 1950 and part of the look today. So new items, new little sleighs. We also have these in, and I'm kind of thinking we have 2 sizes. Where did the other one go? 90% sure this comes in more than one size. We'll have to have that weighed in from Kate. The cypress tree, this is the 21-inch cypress tree in a basket. It's $29.50, and this little guy is pre-potted, meaning it came from the company this way. If you get it out of the box, make sure you give it some shaping, and look how soft and cute the branches are. So you've got a soft touch or real touch material here forming the cypress tree. And when you shape it in a downward, I think a tree like this needs to look a little bit downswept. In my opinion, it looks more realistic. That's what it needs, a little love. It even has this cute little moss finish, moss and dirt combo finish on top of the pot here. Good point, Sandy. Where is my microphone? I didn't even have time to get them. There's stuff going on today that I had to just run in here, and didn't want to miss you guys, but yes, I'm working without a microphone. So can you hear me okay? I'll just make sure I stay really close and don't talk away from the phone. It's that kind of day. It's like a Monday all over again. So those are new, might be available in 2 sizes. Do you know what else is new? I wonder if my husband has seen this, because this is really cool. Okay. Anybody in rural areas of the country, do you know what you're seeing here? Oh my gosh, Santa with the John Deere tractor. How cool is that? Just found this one. We ordered it with the rest of them. It kind of got separated out, but this piece is $89.50. You've got a 20 by 16 size. And how cool is that? So in rural Nebraska, where we live, this is the main tractor everybody drives. A lot of red tractors, but we did get the green one. So right now we only have a green one for you this year, but that is an awesome little bit of a farmhouse. Awesome look back here. Standing obviously in a pasture or a field or something, walking towards the tractor, and it kind of looks to me like it's decorated for Christmas. There's a little Christmas pine and decorated tree right here. So maybe the tree is decorated, or the tractor's decorated. So that one's kind of fun. $89.50. I don't know how many we bought, but there's one here at the retail store, and there should be one online for you to grab as well. Something different from the art collection. I believe we've shown you this one before, and it's one of my favorites. There's a couple different ones with Santa, different poses. So this one is a really neat one, sitting by the fire. And I think it should go, you know what he's probably reading is the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas book, right? So here is your layering piece. This one says 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. The small piece is $49.50, and the Santa, if you want to pair them together, is $59.50. There's 16 by 10 and 17 by 9, similar in size. Kim has a Farmall tractor. Well, that would be a red one. So maybe next year I'll have to get the red ones for you, Kim, huh? That one is part of the new collection that arrived with all these different Santas. So there's some really good ones this year. I love the different artists that they've lined up. It really changed what you might expect in traditional Santa art and gave you a lot more choices. The piece up on the wall, I'm not gonna be able to reach it to take it down, so let me move the camera and show you. Back here, there we go, Santa with a reindeer. So this one is a really good looking reindeer. Let me move this arrangement so you can see it. It's 24 wide, 16 tall, 108 is what we've got there. And if you like that one, it's called Santa Claus with Reindeer, of course. Anytime you want to grab something from our online store, you can use the little search icon and type in some descriptive phrase. It's really actually a very good search tool. By the way, this little simple drop-in, which you could customize with more flowers if you wanted to, there'd be room. This one is the Christmas Traditions drop-in for $90. We have a lot of good ones in the collection that are just basic greens and red. So if you want to do something with an additional color, you sure could. And then some of our actual designs that go with the blue in them are available in this collection too. We have a nice mix. Renee, this one, does it have a timer? Good question. Let me see. Yes, it does. So anytime it has a timer, you can feel the off-on timer from left to right. So it does have a timer. Hey, thanks for that. Just have to figure that one out. So the design that I'm about to trip over here. Let me back up and I'll show you. I had to set it out of the way. Right here. This is one of the designs that incorporates the blue color. So like I said at the beginning of the live, the ribbon that has the blue in it that inspired the collection is this ribbon, and this bow is for sale in the online store. You'll find it on my tree here. The Enjoy the Holidays bow is $27.50, by the way. So that's using more of a turquoise color. And then here in this design, we're also working in this blue-gray color. So together, it's a different look, but on the tree, the blue-gray flowers and the darker ribbon really work well. So I always tell you, it's easier to change and do things that are sort of in the same family of color but different on a Christmas tree. It's more easy than wearing it too. So this combo in more turquoise, this flower in more of a soft dusty blue, both available for the tree. This magnolia we used in our stem sets. It's one of those pieces with a really elaborate center to it. Love that look. And then the other piece that is part of this grouping, let me spin you around, is a leaf spray. So here on the, well, we don't have a fireplace. We use this big long console, kind of like a fireplace. Here is a long leaf spray, and we've got this one tucked into our cedar garland. This piece looks great in the tree. It's real viney, and it's about 2 feet long and very wired. Here it is on the design, and then we also have it in this design here. Let me hold this one up for you. And I know we're restocking. We're keeping these in stock by, if we can, remaking anything that sells out this early because we haven't had our open house yet. So we want to make sure we have plenty of inventory for you if you're coming to the open house. So here is a really long cedar swag. This one turned out so great. Let me see if I can roll this camera back. There we go. And that one is a 3-foot cedar swag. I'll turn around so you can see that here. This piece forms the backing, and then you can add, well, we did. You don't have to, it's already done for you. This design is called the Tidings of Comfort swag. The Tidings of Comfort swag. And I'm actually holding it upside down. I can feel the hanger. Okay, this is the way we need to go. So ours should be hanging up. We've got it laying there, but I think it's going to show up better if we hang it. Definitely need to do that. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I see Tammy, our friend down the road, is joining. Hello, thanks for all of you watching. We're in the Glad Tidings Christmas collection, which is red incorporating blues, slate blue, I would call it, like a gray blue, slate blue, along with deep burgundy reds. Works really well. I'm actually really liking it and having a good time designing this look today. So this design here is incorporating that big magnolia. The centerpiece I just showed you before also is, and the total length of this piece, if you're wondering, is 40 inches long. So it definitely would look good over a mirror or something really large. Okay, I am gonna grab this piece to show you. Our collections include all kinds of these fun little signs. I've been showing them in every group that we're in. We have them for Snowdrop, which we talked about last week, some bright lime green and black ones. We've also got different sizes of holders. If you want to see all of these online and find all of the choices of the mini signs, you just need to search, I'm pretty sure we search mini sign as a word, and you're going to get them all popping up for you. $24.50. Yeah, we don't really have a title, but if I remember right, that's what you can search. Let's see, Karen's asking, is the berry outdoor safe? If it's this berry that you're referring to, yes, this one is an outdoor safe berry in here. Okay, also behind me, I'm sure you guys have noticed that I skipped right past the Comfort and Joy Reed diffuser. So this is a returning winner from last year. Anytime anything goes over that well, we bring it back again. And Bridgewater is the vendor that makes these really awesome flower diffusers. Have you guys ever bought one of these for yourself or for someone else? This has been sitting in the oil. If I lift it, my hands are going to smell like Comfort and Joy, but I will lift it to show you. So here is the wick. There you can see it. Cotton wick going down into the bottle of oil that you fill when you get it. And when the flower comes to you in the package, it is dried. It's a solo wood flower. Do you see how it looks? It's just crunchy and dry, and then it absorbs the liquid and it becomes soft, and it's actually soaked up the oil, so it's emitting the fragrance through the oil. And these pieces are a great little gift. This is $49.50. You get the bottle, you get the flower with the wick, and then you take the lid off the bottle and and it's ready to go. You just have to put the flower into it. So that's the Comfort and Joy flower diffuser. We also have a non-seasonal one in Sweet Grace. So this one, definitely a holiday scent. What are the fragrance notes of Comfort and Joy? I don't think it says it on here. It's kind of a berry scent, but the box isn't going to say it, and you'll have to maybe check online and see. But again, that fragrance is called Comfort and Joy. Sandy has 3 of them. Okay, it's a really good one. And that one from last year, we had the sachets and the candles. I think this year all we're selling is the reed diffuser, but it's a great gift item. So thinking ahead towards gifts, that means both the little water or the spinning piece here is $49.50, and the reed diffuser or the flower diffuser is $49.50. Good $50 price points if you're into looking for that. I also skimmed past and didn't mean to. This cool thing, when we showed this at the warehouse, everybody loved these things. We sold so many right away. This is a glass cylinder vase. It's the Holiday Treat glass vase. Well, obviously, it looks like a peppermint candy. This is blown glass, the real deal, and completely awesome spiraled peppermint stick style vase. Love it. We're using it over here with a candle ring and a Fia Flame. If you don't know about Fia Flames, you're going to need one of these. It's a rechargeable LED flame device that comes in either this warm color, or you can get it in a natural, more of a brighter color too, a brighter white. The flower diffuser, to answer your question, Bridgewater doesn't do refill. Well, they do refills only on Sweet Grace. They don't do them on the other scents. I think it's just because it's a seasonal scent. I wish they would, actually, but they sure don't. Oh, thanks. Somebody who grabbed that for me. Thank you so much, and dropped the fragrance notes. Shelly is on it. The scent is apple, spice, cedarwood, and amber. Okay. Talking about the fragrance, Comfort and Joy. Thanks, Shelly, you're hired. There you go. That is the scent notes for this reed diffuser. I'll just say it's very popular. It's not overwhelming. It's a very pleasant fragrance, and it sells very well. That's what the website says. Got it. Perfect. I didn't even get my laptop out. Hey, Sharon. Kate's dropping links from home. I'm in the Glad Tidings collection. Yes, I forgot my microphone. I'm by myself. We're getting it done, though. That's the briefing for Sharon, who just joined us. Hi, Sharon. Love the candle ring that she's got around it. So this big chunky one here, I know what Kate's decorating at her house today to get ready for you guys to visit it on Saturday. So when you come visit her on Saturday, she's used the matching, what are we going to say, 36-inch swag piece, and we're putting it on her entryway console table as a starting point, and then we'll add some stems to it. So we have both a 36-inch or 40-inch long swag, and we have this awesome mini wreath or candle ring. Kate will drop the collection link, $46.50. She's dropping the links from home while decorating. I think Riley was helping her too. This is the Real Touch Norfolk Spruce Juniper candle ring, and the center is 6 inches, so it's good sized. That's why it kind of looks like a small wreath. This product is really heavy. It's very full. There's a lot of chunkiness here, and it's all Real Touch. Let me see about shaping this, because it has a lot of different wingy pieces like this one. And you can see the natural pine cones interspersed here. This chunky product that is some kind of fur, this is more towards a plastic feel. This definitely has a Real Touch feel, and the Norfolk pine pieces have a Real Touch feel. So that is the combination that leads to this really extra full, extra large candle ring going around the super neat peppermint vase. It's just the right size. So the whole combo is looking really good. Okay, another fun thing. This is all about what's new, some popular recaps and new things added to the Glad Tidings collection. I'm going to reach behind you and get this garland down. This is I don't know when this showed up. It's a late arrival, but what a deal, because how cool is this? I need to get this in this display somewhere. Right now it's just hanging on a stand. $62.50. It must have shipped late. Kate's dropping links, and this collection is from the vendor who doesn't put a title on this product. So it has two shapes. It's number, if Kate wants to try to get this one, is the XF33180. XF33180. So, oh my goodness, this is the first time I'm seeing this actually. It must have gotten transferred to the store, popped into the display, probably doesn't even have the Glad Tidings tag, so it's not showing up in the collection. But this is a soft PE, so that means it's a real touch feel, mini leaf. I'll have to watch and see if Kate finds this item, but this is really a nice quality. Here we are opening it up. I'll step back so you can see it. We need to lay out all these little branches because it's just forming itself straight up and down. It's not fanned out. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm talking really close to the camera, but if you hear other background noises because I forgot my microphone today. I'm here. Okay, lots of berries, and the berries themselves are foam. They're kind of like mini pomegranates with that little pop on the top there. There we go. She found it. The Lively Berry Collection. Thank you, Kate. Lively Berry. Well, that is aptly named. So if you want to use this little bush in just a small pot, I would put it in a 6x6 inch planter. She got it. Okay. 6x6 inch planter would hold this. Do I have anything like that over here? Probably not. I don't really keep empty planters sitting around when it gets this full. So if you want to pot it and just have a little accent greens, that would be one use. The other thing would be the way this is constructed. For those of you who are designers, here's the pro tip of the day. When they construct a bush in this way, this plastic cap here, if I got really firm with it, it's glued, but I could twist it and pull the cap off. And then all these little pieces are inserted into that. So you'll be left with, if you pull it apart, you'll be left with a whole bunch of individual stems that'll have nice long wires on them. So you could use this as filler in a centerpiece. And it would be excellent because you'd have a nice greenery for filling. It would break up all the pine of a Christmas design and give you a little red berry to boot. So very, very nice. The price on this is $19.50 for the really good looking little bush here. And then let's take a look at the garland. So same thing. This is a paper wrapped construction. Oh, there's a wreath, Terry says. Oh, really? Hey, I see it. Thanks, Terry. It's hiding down here at the bottom. Oh my goodness. This is so beautiful, and it's hanging on the bottom of a rack. No one's ever gonna see it. Good thing you said that, Terry. I wouldn't have known to grab that. The wreath is made on an angel vine base. It's $86.50. It looks like it's about 24 inches across. Wow, it is really pretty. This just needs a bow, and it would make the most stunning door wreath. So let me just see about this. You know what I would think about? I'm always thinking long term with decorating. It's a red pomegranate, but this is not pine. It's just a little leaf. If you wanted to use this now with the Christmas bow and then later with a Valentine's Day bow, I wonder if you could just do that. Joyce says it's going to match her Falstaff Winterberry dinnerware. That would be so pretty. Do you have space on your table to use this as a candle ring around a lantern, or like a footed bowl filled with ornaments would be neat. The center of it is probably 10 inches. I don't even have a tape measure. That's a 10-inch center, and if you shape it, I'm just kind of lifting and curving these branches back a bit to make it look nice and full. It comes quite flat, so you're gonna have here you can see the difference that makes if you get it lifted and curved backwards. So that's a good item. Okay, and then back to the garland, which is still here. The garland is 60 inches long. The price point is $62.50. It does look like boxwood. Ruth Ann says, I think you're right. It looks like I have a boxwood bushes in front of my house. It does look like that. And as you can see, the little berries are sticking on there very nicely. Nothing's falling apart. So you would be able to layer this if you opened it up. You could definitely work in a pine piece into the garland. Sharon says she'd put it down the center of her table with her Falstaff Winterberry Good idea. Now we're all getting creative together, aren't we? And Joyce said she'd put the wreath on her range hood. Yes, that always looks beautiful, doesn't it? I kind of secretly wish I had a range hood. I have a flat modern one, but I love those beautiful built-out wood ones that people get with ledges and things. Okay, so if you open it up, it definitely looks more spacious. I think that isn't, if you're going to use it this way, I don't think you want to fan it out. I think you just want to lift it and keep it in towards the center. It doesn't look as good fanned out as it does staying more compact. Just unless you're blending it with pine, then you could work it in. There, let's put it back together. So that looks fine to me. Okay, I'm just gonna say it just needs a little bit of rounding to each stem. There we go. Jennifer says put it with a 3-wick candle. You're right, Jennifer, that would look great. Where is my 3-wick candle? This one. Jennifer's talking about this idea. Let's see if that looks good. And the Hemingway. Which garland is the Hemingway? Maybe, do you mean Himalayan pine? Because that's our basic one. That would work. And I don't have a basic pine over here. There's a cedar that would lay in here probably too. But otherwise something kind of soft in PVC would probably be my first choice. Has a hook on one end and it has a hook on both ends. So if you want to drape it as a garland, that would work also. And then at Jennifer's suggestion, let's give this idea a try. So we have the 10-inch center. And this lantern here is holding, oops, talk at the camera. It's holding the, hi. There we go, that does work really well. Good idea. The candle is 6 inches across, 8 inches tall. So it's definitely tall enough to sit up. In fact, you could put a small tray or book or something to rise it a little taller if you want to. Oh, it's the all-white garland that looks like cedar. That would probably be really interesting. Yes, I don't even know where that is in here, in the store. I wanted to do a garland live today. I need to do that at some point. Do you remember last year when we take all the different garlands and then mix like 2 or 3 of them together and put lights in it? That's what I want to do for you soon. So that's next on my list, is to be able to set up a garland design thing. Now Tuesdays we do noon, Wednesday, maybe we could do that Wednesday at noon and get that going. I'll try to work on that because we still need to organize all of our garland items here. So good idea, Jennifer. This piece, by the way, I think is $79.50 or $80. I don't see the box with the price on it. And you'll get a 3-wick candle. These are going to be off, on, and timer, so you can turn the timer on the bottom if you want to. It operates on 2 C batteries. Or are they D? No, 2 C batteries. You will get moving flames, a remote comes in the box, and a timer feature, either using the remote or just turning it on to timer. Mine comes on every night at the same time. It stays lit for 5 hours. So I really enjoy all my candles. We have many, many colors. The red are also available in 3-inch size diameters in 3 different heights as a set. Those are in stock as well. Okay, Renee likes the idea of the garland bar. We can work on that. I'll see how much time Jane has today, because the garland bar design and how we display them in a specific cabinet, we need to move the cabinet and get that set up. So that might be a good item on the list. A little bit about this lantern, which is already almost gone. This is a large, I think we had more than one size, and now we might only have this large remaining. This style is the 22-inch Splendorous lantern. We did have 2 sizes, so if there's one smaller one at the warehouse, you could check. But the Splendorous lantern is a metal lantern with a bronzy gold finish. There, you can see it really well. Looks great in there. And then this cedar candle ring is our classic 6-inch cedar candle ring that we carry every year. We love all the cedar product. And in fact, if you like cedar too, you will find multiple sizes of cedar swags, the 6-inch cedar garland that we absolutely love, And we actually can get you cedar sprays too. I think they're only like $7 or $8.50. Really nice cedar sprays. So all the cedar is something we could show you together at one fell swoop. And when we do the garland bar, I'll show you the cedar garland. So Kate's suggesting we don't even need to have the cabinet ready. We just need a table to show you these combos together. That would be helpful. Lots to do around here. You know what I mentioned the other day, after we got done with the live in this area the other day, I forgot to show you this awesome pillow. I don't want to forget today. This is our Merry Christmas pillow that's sweater knit with a, I don't even know what you call this. It's embroidery, but what is the title of something that's kind of like a braided trim? Really nice looking. If you want to grab this pillow, it's 36 inches long. It's the Merry Christmas lumbar pillow for just $69.50. And it has a zip off cover. So poly, fill, unzip it. When it comes to you, it might be flat packed and you can put the cover on the form, but that is exactly how that will come. We have it paired here with a really good looking traditional plaid pillow. This one is a $42.50 plaid fleece pillow. I guess this is the fleece edge. I thought it was a fringe, but it's a fleece edge, like Santa Claus fleece. I know. It is the customer. So we are without microphones today, so sorry. I know you're hearing everything and everybody talking, so I apologize. I am going to keep tooling through here. Let's see what I might have missed. Probably not going to do a full hour today, by the way. We're going to have to keep going. Okay, moving right along. New centerpiece. I just want to find you the new items today. We're in the Glad Tidings collection. This one Linda made for you. And I know it wasn't done when I did the live the other day, so you've got an opportunity to see it close up here. This is that amaryllis that comes in a pick. Don't have the pick in this display. The pick is a little bit icy. You can see there's some ice accents here. That is also going to come with this piece of fur attached to the pick and a little bit of pine. So this icy chunky pine is part of that. This design itself is one-sided. Here's the back. And this has been happening recently where I cannot find price tags. They're hiding. Cabin Christmas Glow. Okay, $95.50 for the Cabin Christmas Glow design. It is 18 inches tall. Got some fun little snow-covered birch twigs up here. Those little guys look awesome. And a little bit of gold. This is more of a platinum, I'd say. There we are. If you like a little bit of semi-gold color, the platinum in this whole collection is really easy on the eye. We didn't put any strong golds in this look. Went more heavy on the platinum tones and anything that is gold-ish. Or, you know what my framing rep calls it? Gilver. Do you remember that, Kate? One of our sales reps for artwork, the combination between gold and silver, he calls it Gilver, which is also descriptive. You kind of know what that means, right? It sounds like gazellig. What does that mean, Jennifer? Is that like gesundheit? So this is a funny little combo. What else is new over here? Oh, we talked about our finials last time. Those aren't new, but they definitely have been a hit. All of these finials are a lightweight metal. They're a nice bronzy gold color, and we have more than one height. This is the Treadway, 23 inches as one choice. And then the big one back here, which is holding that swag. Linda's been making so many small swags. You guys are buying them as fast as she makes them. This is the 35 inch for $84.50. So $69.50, $84.50. That little swag hangs on the top of it, and we decided last time it looks best on the tall one. It's a little bit too tall for the short. This swag is the Glisten and Sparkle Lantern Swag for $68.50. It's 25 inches long, so that's why. It touches the bottom of the table if you put it on the short piece, but together, it's a really great accent if you want something different on your fireplace and a unique combination of tall accents without it being more candle holders. Sometimes you've already done candle holders, right? I find that happening on my fireplace right now. I have added the candlesticks that were in another room to my fireplace, and I think I have way too many. It gets to be overkill sometimes. Okay, anything new this direction? We are looking for the new things so that I can be sure. Oh yeah, there's another new centerpiece. I don't remember if I showed this one in the warehouse or not, but this one is also new. It has those little baby poinsettias. So there's a stem of smally poinsettias like this, and $97.50 for the very beautiful centerpiece is what we have going on here. Combination of real touch greens, PVC greens, and then deep reds. So it's not too bright of a red, it's more of a deep rich red. This price point, $97 for like a small candle. A candle would be good in here too. Let me see. If I had some of those Flower Shop green picks, you know what I'm talking about? The green taper candle holder that has a pick on the bottom, and it is perfect for sticking into this centerpiece. Oh, Jennifer says, no, it means cozy in the shop. Okay, I never heard that term before. We are having a cold day. It is cozy in the shop. I am wearing my sweater, and I've been cold all morning. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need more coffee. That's probably it. Addicted to coffee. So new centerpieces, and for reference, here is the first new one I showed you and the second one. Makes the amaryllis look a little brighter, and it makes this definitely look deeper. Sharon said she needs that lantern. Okay, Sharon, I'll stop talking about the Splendorous lantern. That just means they must be sold out at the warehouse if we need that last one. For sure, for sure. Okay, new pieces of art. This one hasn't been shown to you yet. Pretty sure I didn't show it. When we first started our Christmas planning, we had a really good idea to do dried oranges in some floral designs, like a small theme that was going to be fall to Christmas. We ended up not getting our orange design pieces, but if you are watching online, have you seen all the different people drying their own oranges or doing their Christmas looks with dried oranges? If you're in that category or you know someone who is, this would be a perfect complement to it. It's the seasonal market. Oh, the designer is Mary Urban. Okay, so this is an artist. $89.50 for a 20 by 16 inch print. That's interesting. Okay, here's her signature. I know that Kate said that a lot of the art this company uses is the artists that are exclusive for them. So that's really a nice look. And it's definitely a sagey green, combinations of terracotta, not bright orange, but more of a terracotta color. I'm gonna put that right down here. Okay, well, I know that if you've been shopping the Glad Tidings collection, you've probably noticed the additions to it. And I bet you already know that tip about refreshing and checking your collections by using the filter tab at the top and putting it to filter new to old. So then every time you look at that collection, it'll refresh and show you the latest additions. We keep going back through our collections and we add arrangements that we might need, because sometimes we don't get all of the arrangements, different shapes designed from the get-go. And then we also occasionally add some late arrival accessories. We really should have everything here by now, and we'll be adding flower arrangements, but that's the weird thing. Sometimes things just trickle in randomly. So all of these bits of info to say, hey, just watch our online, not only our website, but our Facebook page. We are having a Christmas open house November 2nd. That's going to come up before you know it. That's less than 2 weeks away. So I have lots of work to do in the store. And then this week, Saturday, is Kate's home tour. She is working on it today. I helped her with it yesterday. I made lots of bows. And she's got a gorgeous tree. I know she's doing videos of her tree and everything, so you can see it all in more detail. And you'll be checking that out on Saturday. But in the meantime, I'll just be bringing you new ideas. And it sounds like one of the new ideas for the next couple days will be garland arranging. So we'll come up with some fun garland looks. We'll combine them. We'll add some of our new lights and give you some great tips. The Santa behind me, Sue wants to see it. Isn't he adorable? I did forget to talk about him. He has a felt costume embroidered And nice boots. Where's his tag? Here he is. He's $99. It's got a great little costume, buckle, everything. Love that look. Lots of nice new things, and we're excited to bring you Christmas. It's definitely that time of the year to start thinking about it. If you haven't, you better go check your totes and see what's in your closet. What did you buy last year at the last minute and forget that you packed away? You got to know. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to catch up with you tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.